Service stationary diesel. Hello everyone, I am Charumati and I will be guiding you throughout this exercise. In this exercise, we are going to learn to service stationary diesel. At the end of this exercise, you will be able to remove and disassemble the stationary diesel engine, inspection of diesel engine and its parts, calibration and overhaul of engine spare parts, reassembling and testing the working of a stationary diesel engine.
Now, let us take a look at the tools and materials required to do this exercise. Tools or instruments required are Trainees Toolkit 1 set, Needle nose pliers 1 number, Socket wrench set 1 number. Equipment required Diesel engine 1 number. Materials required Soft cloth, cleaning solution as required, lubricating medium grease as required. Engines are of two types, and these are external combustion engines and internal combustion engines. External combustion engine. In external combustion engines, the combustion of fuel takes place outside the engines. For example, the steam engine. Internal combustion engines. In internal combustion engines, the combustion of fuels takes place inside the engine. Two-stroke and four-stroke petrol and diesel engines are examples of an internal combustion engine. Different types of internal combustion IC engines and their classification depends on different grounds. They can be classified depending on the cycle of operation, type of ignition, arrangement of cylinders, types of cooling, valve arrangement, number of strokes, and type of fuel used. Diesel engine is any internal combustion engine in which air is compressed to a sufficiently high temperature to ignite diesel fuel injected into the cylinder, where combustion and expansion actuate a piston. It converts the chemical energy stored in the fuel into mechanical energy, which can be used to power freight trucks, large tractors, locomotives, and marine vessels. A limited number of automobiles also are diesel-powered, as are some electric power generator sets. The diesel engine is an intermittent combustion piston cylinder device. It operates on either a two-stroke or four-stroke cycle. However, unlike the spark ignition gasoline engine, the diesel engine induces only air into the combustion chamber on its intake stroke. The diesel engine gains its energy by burning fuel injected or sprayed into the compressed, hot air charge within the cylinder. Overhauling and servicing diesel engines is important to get a better fuel efficiency and increase diesel mileage. Servicing a diesel engine involves a series of crucial steps to ensure its optimal performance and longevity. Let us take a look on how to effectively service a stationary diesel engine step by step. From disassembling and inspecting the engine to calibrating and overhauling its components. Lastly, we will explore the reassembling process and the importance of thorough testing to ensure a properly functioning diesel engine. Remove and disassemble the stationary diesel engine. Preparation and safety measures. Begin by ensuring you have the necessary tools and safety equipment. Disconnect the battery and remove any electrical connections. Drain all fluids, such as oil, coolant, and fuel, following proper disposal procedures. Place appropriate warning signs to indicate that the engine is under maintenance. Draining fluids and disconnecting electrical components. Locate the drain plugs for the oil pan, coolant, and fuel system. Use the appropriate tools to remove the drain plugs and allow the fluids to drain completely. Removal of external components. Remove any external components that obstruct access to the engine, such as filters, belts, and pulleys. Label and organize these components for easy reinstallation. Disassembling the engine into major components. Refer to the engine's service manual for detailed disassembly instructions. Start by removing the cylinder head, exhaust manifold, and intake manifold. Remove the pistons, connecting rods, and crankshaft. Separate the block from the engine bed or frame, if applicable. Keep track of bolts, nuts, and other fasteners, and store them properly for reassembly. Proper labeling and organizing of parts for inspection and reassembly. Use a labeling system to identify and categorize each disassembled part. Store parts in separate containers or trays, ensuring they are clean and protected from damage. Inspection of diesel engine and its parts. Visual inspection. Inspect each component visually for signs of wear, corrosion, or damage. Look for cracks, excessive carbon deposits, or any abnormalities. Pay close attention to critical areas such as cylinder walls, pistons, valves, and bearings. Measuring critical dimensions and assessing. Use precision measurement tools, such as micrometers and bore gauges, to measure critical dimensions. Measure the bore diameter, piston clearance, valve clearance, and other specifications as per the service manual. Compare the measurements with the manufacturer's recommended tolerances to determine if any parts require replacement. Inspect bearings for wear, pitting, or damage. Replace them if necessary. Check the crankshaft and camshaft for signs of scoring, excessive wear, or misalignment. Evaluate other components such as valves, pistons, piston rings, and timing gears for any signs of wear or damage. Evaluate the overall condition of the engine and determine the extent of necessary repairs or replacements. Calibration and overhaul of engine spare parts. Cleaning and degreasing of components using appropriate methods. Thoroughly clean all components using a suitable degreaser and cleaning solution. Use brushes, compressed air, or parts washers to remove dirt, grime, and oil. Pay special attention to critical areas such as valves, pistons, and bearings. Ensure all parts are completely dry before proceeding to the next step. Repairing or replacing damaged or worn parts. Inspect each component for damage, wear, or signs of failure identified during the inspection. Depending on the severity, consider repairing or replacing the damaged or worn parts. Reconditioning processes. Certain components may require reconditioning to restore their optimal performance. Common reconditioning processes include grinding the valves and seats, honing the cylinder walls, and machining the crankshaft. Follow the manufacturer's recommendations and use precision tools to ensure accurate results. Take precautions to maintain proper clearances and tolerances during the reconditioning process. Proper calibration of fuel injectors, pumps, and timing systems. Calibrate the fuel injectors using specialized equipment and follow the recommended procedures. Adjust the fuel pump settings, such as injection timing and pressure, based on manufacturer specifications. Verify and adjust the timing system, including camshaft and crankshaft alignment, as required. Ensure the calibration is precise to optimize engine performance, fuel efficiency, and emissions. Lubrication and sealing techniques for improved performance. Apply the recommended lubricants to various engine components during reassembly. Use high-quality engine oil, grease, and assembly lube following manufacturer specifications. Apply sealants and gaskets to ensure proper sealing of joints and connections. Follow torque specifications when tightening bolts and fasteners to achieve proper sealing and prevent leaks. Reassembling the stationary diesel engine. Organizing and referring to documentation and labeled parts. Refer to the labeled parts and the documentation created during the disassembly and inspection stages. Organize the parts and tools required for reassembly in a systematic manner. Follow the service manual or manufacturer's instructions for the correct order of assembly. Applying recommended assembly procedures and torque specifications. Follow the recommended assembly procedures provided by the manufacturer. Apply the specified torque settings using a torque wrench to ensure proper fastening of bolts and nuts. Use a crisscross or star pattern while tightening bolts to distribute the load evenly. Proper gasket installation and sealing techniques. Clean and inspect gasket surfaces thoroughly before installing new gaskets. Apply a thin layer of gasket sealant or lubricant, if recommended, to enhance sealing. Align gaskets correctly and ensure they fit securely in their respective positions. Tighten the fasteners gradually and evenly to achieve uniform compression of the gasket. Final inspection before starting the engine. Perform a final visual inspection to ensure all components are properly installed and secured. Check that all fasteners are tightened to the specified torque settings. Verify the correct installation of belts, hoses, and other external components. Confirm that all fluid levels are within the recommended range. Conduct a comprehensive review of the work performed and compare it with the documentation. Testing the working of the stationary diesel engine. Conducting a pre-start checklist and safety precautions. Check that all safety guards, shields, and protective devices are in place. Review the pre-start checklist, which may include verifying fuel and oil levels, checking battery charge, and ensuring proper ventilation. Adhere to safety protocols, such as wearing appropriate personal protective equipment, PPE, and following local regulations. Gradually starting the engine and monitoring initial performance. Start the engine gradually, allowing it to warm up and stabilize. Monitor the initial engine performance, including idling, sound, vibrations, and any abnormal behavior. Address any issues promptly and troubleshoot as necessary. Assessing key parameters. Monitor and measure key parameters such as engine temperature, oil pressure, fuel consumption, and exhaust emissions. Identify and address any deviations or abnormalities, seeking professional assistance if needed. Post-reassembly adjustments and fine-tuning. Fine-tune the engine settings, such as fuel injection timing, idle speed, and valve clearance, if required. Make adjustments based on the manufacturer's recommendations and performance test results. Document any modifications or adjustments made during this process. Test run under load conditions and verification of correct operation. Conduct a test run under load conditions, simulating the engine's intended operating environment. Monitor the engine's performance, power output, and response to various loads. Verify that the engine operates smoothly, without abnormal noises or excessive vibrations. Confirm that all systems, such as cooling, lubrication, and fuel delivery, function as expected. By following these detailed procedures for each stage of servicing a diesel engine, technicians can ensure a thorough and effective maintenance process, resulting in a well-serviced and reliable stationary diesel engine.
We have come to the end of the lesson. Thus, we have learned to remove and disassemble the stationary diesel, inspection of diesel engine and its parts, calibration and overhaul of engine spare parts, reassembling and testing the working of stationary diesel. Hope you have a clear understanding on this. Do this exercise with the help of your instructor. Thank you all. See you in the next video.